there and welcome back to my channel. Today we are back for another baking with the Sims. Now this one is another one of our spooky bakes. It's the spooky sugar cookies from the Sims. Now I think it came with the spooky stuff pack just like the eyeballs did. But I'm actually really excited about these. I love sugar cookies. I don't know what it is, but I really do love them. I don't really like them with icing though. So this will be a new thing. So I'm super excited for this one. I hope you guys are too, and let's get into it. Okay, so like I said at the beginning, today's bake is going to be sugar cookies. Now sugar cookies are a relatively easy thing to make. Now they do have to chill though for quite a bit, but the first step to your sugar cookies is your butter. This is about 1 cup. I'm just gonna add it into my mixing bowl. And then we need 1 1/4 cups of sugar. And then we're going to cream this over in my mixer. So I am going to cut this out of the video because it's going to be super loud. But that's what we're going to go do. Okay, and then after we cream cream the butter and the sugar together, we're going to add 1 egg. And, where's my vanilla? And 2 teaspoons of vanilla-ish. And then we're gonna go over and whisk this again. Now usually for you guys I would start doing this by hand, but sugar cookie dough gets really stiff, so it's actually pretty hard. I mean, with my weak spaghetti arms, it's pretty hard to whip or to mix sugar cookie dough by hand, so I am gonna continue using the mixer. I hope you guys don't mind. Okay, and then after we cream the egg and the vanilla into here, we're gonna add our flour, baking soda, and baking powder. Now usually like with cakes and stuff I would mix all these ingredients together and then add it in a little bit at a time, but this is a really small recipe and it's not a lot of each thing. It's like 2 cups of flour and then like half a teaspoon of the other 2. So I don't think it's gonna blow up in my face, although then again it very well could. That wouldn't shock me actually if it did end up just exploding all over my face. Okay guys, so the dough is done. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, I did decide to chill it for like 5 minutes real quickly in the freezer because the dough was a little extra runny today, and that's my bad. I melted the butter when I put it in the microwave because I forgot to pull it out this morning when I woke up. So I put it in the microwave and it ended up melting, which caused the dough to be a little bit extra runnier than it had to be. So I did pop them in the freezer for like 5 minutes, and we ended up getting 3 little discs, kind of like this, of sugar cookie dough. And the cutters that I bought, I thought that they were bigger, but they're like super tiny. They're like this big. So I'm gonna have so many sugar cookies and it's gonna be great. I'm probably gonna have to bring some into work because there's no way my family will eat all of these sugar cookies. But I'm honestly really excited. But so yeah, so these are the cutters we're going to be using. And you can see I have a pumpkin, a ghost, and a bat. Now I have a whole bunch of other ones here as well. We're not using this one. This one's a bug and I hate bugs, so that one I'm probably even just gonna throw in the trash. But we also have like a witch's hat and a coffin and some vampire teeth, a skull and crossbones, and then, you know, the classic black cat. Now the Sims, their spooky cookies only have a pumpkin, a ghost, and a bat. When I was watching my sim make these earlier, those were the only 3 shapes that I saw. So but I am going to be using all of my cookie cutters except for the bug because I do really like them. So I'm probably going to have a couple more shapes thrown in there for the screenshots at the end. For the purpose of comparison, I'm probably only going to put the ghost, the bat, and the pumpkin on that plate. But you will see me messing around with a couple of these other ones. Like I said, we're gonna have a lot of cookies, so I'm gonna be using my big cookie pan here. This is the only cookie pan we actually have in this house. So we have like circular metal ones that are technically for the microwave because we have a microwave oven, so they're technically for that. So I might end up using a couple of those if I run out of room on here, just so I don't have to do multiple batches. But we'll see because these are pretty small. So I probably can get a whole bunch on this tray. But I'm just going to place this down here. Okay, so going into this, I have my dough right here. And I have powdered sugar on my counter, actually, not flour. I'm not quite sure. I just use powdered sugar because this dough in particular has a lot of flour in it. So I was trying to kind of balance out the sweetness a little bit and add a little bit more sugar as I went along. So that's why I chose to use powdered sugar. Now with sugar cookies, you don't want them to be too thick, obviously, but you also don't want them to be too thin, because if they're too thin, then they'll stick to like the counters and stuff, and they'll break when you try and cut them out. So you want to have like a nice little in between of thick and thin. Okay, so now we're gonna take my cookie cutters, and basically we're just gonna try and get it as like close to the edges as possible, so that way we can get as many cookies out of this as we feasibly can. Now this edge had a little bit of a crack in it, but you can't see that. This is a pumpkin, so we're gonna put that on our little tray over here. Peel away this extra dough, and this is why sugar cookies take so long. It's because you have all this from like the scraps of like the dough. You have all these like these extra bits that you kind of have to like work around. And then of course if you mess up and you get cookies stuck to the counter, like I apparently just did, and you're kind of screwed, and you gotta re-roll everything. Okay, I think you guys get the gist of what I'm doing. I'm going to be doing this probably for the next 30 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut this off, and then we will resume when I am done. Okay guys, so I just wanted to come back in real quick and show you guys what some of my other cutouts look like. So this is the witch's hat, the black cat, and the coffin. And then all of my pumpkins and ghosts and bats are in the oven. So I'm doing these on a separate pan while those bake. So I just wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek at what some of the other cookies are going to look like before I take another break to finish cutting up the rest of this dough. Because as you can see, I'm still working over here on some more fangs and coffins and cats. And then I got one more thing of dough that I have to roll out. So gonna be a little bit longer, but I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a check-in, and then after I roll out everything, we're gonna come back and do the icing. Of course that's caught on camera. Okay, so spooky stuff over there, but we are back and we're going to be making our icing. We're doing like a butter royal icing, and I'm taking 1 stick of butter and I'm going to be melting it in my pan that I have here. And then after it's completely melted, I'm going to be whisking in my powdered sugar and my vanilla. So I'm just going to go ahead and dump this into here. And as I said earlier, my sister is going to be joining us for the decoration bit. So she's actually sitting in here with me right now, trying to be as quiet as a mouse so she doesn't disturb this part of the video until she's ready to make her grand appearance. She just gave me a dirty look.
Your bad idea, not mine.
Come here! Come here! She's shy. Here she is!
Hello.
Here's my sister. This is my sister, Ashley. Yes,
Hello.
Our names are Ashley and Emily. Our parents named us the most popular names the years we were born.
Their defense was they didn't know at the time.
Yeah, it's a shame, really. We could have had such wonderful names. But yeah, so she's gonna be joining us today.
I love her, don't worry. I'm not forced to be here.
Such a shame. Such a waste.
Of all this talent,
Yeah.
all this beauty, all this grace, and my Miss United States. I'm gonna go quietly sit back down again.
Okay guys, so we are back. My sister's back with us as well. And it's time for us to start decorating these cookies. So we have our little, this one's gonna be a pumpkin. But for the Sims video purposes only, we are going to be doing the pumpkins, the bats, and the ghosts. Because those are the only three that we have shaped in the Sims. So we have our icing sitting over here. We have green, white, a blackish gray, and an orange. I didn't have my black food dye, so we kind of just went with a blackish gray, the closest I could get to black. But yeah, so we're gonna get into it. You're not gonna actually, technically, I know my sister's face she's beautiful, but you're not actually technically gonna be able to see our faces because I am gonna have to turn the camera down so you guys can see what we're doing on the cookies. But you guys know that, you know the drill. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Hail Satan. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I was just cutting holes in all of our little things. So I'm starting with a pumpkin, which means Ashley cannot start with a pumpkin because I have the dye that we need for the pumpkin.
Everybody goes with a flat arm.
So we're just real gently piping out our colors. Is that what we're doing? Yes. That is what we're doing, Ashley.
The ADHD person over there. Cool. What are you doing? Oh my god, hair in these cookies.
It's okay. I get my hair in all of these bakes.
Your hair gets everywhere.
My sister has a real issue with my hair.
She tried to kill me with it.
I didn't try to kill you with it. My hair accidentally ended up on her toothbrush and it strangled her. It choked her. So this is my first cookie. It's a cute little pumpkin. Ah, I'm so happy.
Look at this perfection.
That's beautiful. This bat has some work.
That's gonna point out to the camera
how beautiful her ghost looks. She's gonna do the eyes in a second.
Yeah, whenever
it
dries.
Yeah, it has to dry, and I totally stole
Everything I need.
the black. I totally forgot to put the eyes on my pumpkin too. I'm gonna have to do that next.
It has to dry.
Yeah. We have this bat here. It's a beautiful little bat. Okay, and now that my pumpkin's had like 5 seconds to dry, I'm gonna real quickly add its eyes and a little squiggly mouth. Oh my god, it's so cute. Okay. Look at my pumpkin. It's like a jack-o'-lantern now. Actually, look at my pumpkin.
Oh my god, I like it.
Okay.
Mine is not going with anything like that.
2 cookies down.
I like her spoon method better. Smooth it out a little bit more evenly.
Hey, watch your language, lady.
I don't think they heard me.
I don't curse in my
There
videos.
could have been many things that I said.
I cut it all out.
Good, because I sit there when you're filming, you're filming the parts that they don't get to see. She curses all the time. Should I just give it eyes? I feel like it just needs eyes.
No, and a mouth. A circular mouth. You know, like boo.
Ooh.
Boo. Boo, stop hogging all the paint.
It's icing.
Icing. Ta-da. Beautiful.
The black one.
I have to put a warning in front of my video because of your language.
I'm a bartender. I can do whatever I want. I'm a mask half the time anyway. No one can hear me. Don't talk that loud at work.
Oh yeah, for those of you who don't know, my sister works at the same restaurant that I do, along with our father. She works in the bar, and I work in the kitchen with my dad.
Shout out if you want me to teach Emily how to make the cocktails from The Sims.
Yeah, let me know. Actually,
no, that's a bad idea.
Actually, no, that would be kind of fun. Leave a comment down below if you would want her to teach me some of the Sims cocktails. Now, we all know that those are kind of half made up. They changed all the names.
Zesty llama.
Flaming Zesty Llama. Let us know if you want.
I don't know what it is, but I'll do it.
We will do it. We'll figure it out. So yeah, just let us know. That could be fun. I am though.
Shut down again.
I was talking to my sister about this earlier. I'm probably, after October, I'm probably going to take a little brief break from the baking with the Sims. And then when we come back, probably mid-November-ish, I'll start with some actual cooking. So we'll do some of the cooking recipes. We just got a whole bunch of new cooking recipes for the Hispanic Heritage Month update. We got some mole, and some empanadas. We got empanadas with Jungle Adventure.
Oh, I love empanadas.
Yeah. I forgot what it's called, but we got their corn dish where they grill the corn and then put like cheese and salsa.
I know what it's called.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called.
God, I feel like a horrible person.
But we got a whole bunch of new fun things, so maybe we'll start with some of those, or maybe we'll start with the crickets. A lot of you guys have commented that you want me to make the crickets. Like chocolate covered crickets? No, like it's like fried crickets or something like that.
Like a taco, like that taco we had at Jose Andres' restaurant. Oh, we've eaten a cricket before.
We have eaten cricket before.
They're really good. They're
really
crunchy.
Good. And the ones we had were spicy, although apparently they weren't supposed to be because the hostess or the server was extremely confused when we told her.
I'm just gonna start to put eyes on your stuff.
Okay. Because the server was extremely confused when we told her that we thought it was spicy. Come with us and you will see this our town of Halloween. Don't we love it now? And scream like a banshee, make you jump out of your skin. If you're wondering why we changed tune halfway through, it's because the other day we listened to 2 different versions of that song. One was
the original.
Yeah, one was the original, and then one was Marilyn Manson. So that's why we, So these are the cookies. They're far away. We are not bringing, well, okay, I guess we are. Ashley's more adventurous than I am. But these are the cookies. So we're gonna have screenshots at the end like we always do. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I hope you guys enjoyed having my sister with us. It was a lot of fun getting to do one of these with her. If you did like it, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all next time. Bye! Bye. That was really weird.